Hi there, welcome to Carcassonne with Utze and another WTCOC preseason game. It's Belgium again, this time versus Finland. And as you can see over here, I have all the players listed with their ELO and their other data. I'd expect a fairly close matchup on table 1. A Belgian win for Learn to Fly on table 2. And win as well on table 3. And two fairly close and more or less high level matches on tables 4 and 5. If you have a preference which we should watch, just let me know in a chat. Else I just stick to table 5 for now. Once they start, that is. Let's just check if Fabian and Nallerheim are online. Fabian is online and looks like he just did start. So Nallerheim with the blue meeples, Fabian Belgium yellow. Both with standard opening moves. Nallerheim with the slightly better tiles so far. Now the Finn can stack monasteries and Fabian gets a monastery himself as consolation. Nallerheim taking just 3 points for the road, 2 points for his monasteries. All looking good for him. Fabian gets a second monastery. Slight obstruction of Belgium City on the left. And Fabian can take an easy city in the middle, equalizing the scoreboard at 6 points. Nallerheim will just open a new city, likely at the bottom to obstruct Yellow City. And Fabian may just take the road on the left. Else there's, of course, going on the right side next to your monasteries, but stick with the road. Instead, he opts to slightly protect his city on the left because there's already one dagger gone. But now that another starting tile is out, there are just 5 tiles left to close the city. But the problem with this configuration is that any city tile from the left would block this totally. So the merits of this tile are there, but it's not really that necessary. Now blue could just close their city, but I guess he'll open up a new one at the top. If this were a clunky tile, he'd go on the right and then try to obstruct yellow's monasteries. But with this, maybe he's going on the left, trying to create problems for yellow's little city. So Fabian can't protect, likely just continuing next to his monasteries. Instead, he opts to create problems for Blue City and lost his first meeple. So this try by yellow isn't really that severe. There are still enough tiles on the for the left of blue city to continue, no matter which tile yellow puts one square to the left to block. And if he gets the starting tile, no problem at all anyway. So yellow could now opt to obstruct this to one of the two remaining daggers, and he does so. But still it's at a high cost. 5 points for blue, 3 invested by yellow, 2 moves, and it's still a 75% chance for blue to complete. Now it's only a 50-50, and that will only be true if blue can protect this. So blue maybe taking this city on the right side, trying to block this, having a mini battle of 1 versus 2 meeples, but he opts for the regular normal move, just extending his city on the left side. But this allows yellow to take the city on the right, and blue protects his city. Still has the 50-50 with the added bonus of 4 points for the road. Yellow just closes a small city because the option to going over here isn't really a good one for him, as he needs Doritos on the right side already. So he leaves a 3-point road available. Trade could be used on the left side just to try and attack blue city. And blue doesn't want to risk yellow running away with a huge city. Exit. They are playing quite fast so far. And the other ones are even faster. Yellow trying to destroy blue city. Yellow going for the splitter, hoping to close their city on the southeast end by themselves, or for ruin that's bigger than yellow's once he kills it over there. Overall, blue is slightly in the lead. As long as this city isn't closed, yellow's lost meeple isn't really that big of a problem. But if blue can continue scoring quick points, the scoreboard lead will just expand, and yellow has to find another way to get points. 4 monasteries already gone. Many city tiles with fields are also gone. So this could be problematic for yellow. Prospects for larger fields aren't really there. Maybe there's something at the top, by getting a splitter, for example. Blue could now opt to attack this with another meeple, but that's rather iffy considering you need the Dorito over here and there are only 2 available, but still 2 splitters as well. So if you want to attack the city, I'd pick this square. The one on the left, he should just consider a ruin, because there's only 1 starting tile available. Okay, he just protects over here, so if yellow were to get the splitter, blue could just take an 8-point city as consolation prize. Yeah, yellow just closing another small city, which doesn't really help them. Blue another monastery, extending their lead. So blue is ahead by a dozen points or so right now. Tad more due to their 2 cities at the bottom. And the first games are already over. Musero has won their first game against Valmia 79. So Finland the slight lead right now. Fabian going for a loop road on the right side. And blue getting another curve, liberating one of their monastery meeples and a yellow one as well, both with 2 meeples in hand. The city from blue is officially dead because yellow just got the last starting tile. He could of course close his city, but considering there are still 2 extenders out there and enough city caps, it's definitely better to open a new city, and obstructing blue on the way is just a nice thing as well. Although there are still 2 daggers available. 2 Doritos, sorry. Yeah, Nala, I'm thinking likely about going over here, but it's problematic no matter what you do over there. Just because of the missing starting tiles, so any city tile from the left side would kill blue's monastery. Fabian might now extend his city over here and trying to block Otto's city prospects, but he doesn't. Rather pick the top side, which is a bit problematic because if blue were to get the horse, yellow would need the splitter to close their city, else this could be easily killed. Blue taking another monastery, their 4th. And blue gets the first splitter. So bad news for yellow. Would have been really nice over here. There are still no useful fields. Blue might just go at the bottom. And yellow gets the last dagger, so this meeple on blue city is dead. This square won't be filled. So yellow doesn't even go for city move. I think they should risk a little bit more. Blue has 5 points on the scoreboard and more or less 20 points on the board, more than yellow. So yellow has to risk it a bit. Blue could even now go over here. No, wrong dagger. There's just one dagger. I thought there were 2 remaining. So that's too risky. There's this option here. And meepling city cap. And that's total block. So now blue might hope to get the splitter and liberate their meeple. With one of the 2 remaining Rotoritos. No good use for the straight for Fabian. He could go over here, just slightly obstructing Blue's monastery. There aren't really that many straights left. It was the last straight, and the starting tiles are gone as well. So the straight here would have created quite a big problem for blue. Yeah, and the last Rotorito, blue of course, meeples puts it in a city, still hoping to get the last diagonal splitter. Still no field meeple. And this one here looks promising. So going over here, you are yellow, meepling the field might be nice. Yeah, taking a cap is actually better. Blue liberating a monastery up top and deciding whether to take the road. There aren't no crossroads available, so won't get that meeple back. Or maybe you could, like so. But not sure if you need to go for this. The other option, of course, is just taking the 4 points so yellow can't. But then you are more or less saying goodbye to this one. Instead, he obstructs yellow city to the same tiles yellow already needs for the other city. Considering these tiles are gone, the starting tiles are gone, and the daggers are gone, and the Rotoritos as well. these two here can only expand with the last two horses. So quite a nice move by blue. So that's more game over. Let's check the other games. As expected, Learn to Fly and Ludo won their first games. La Patrie leads against Obi Wonder. So let's just hope the second game of these two gets a bit closer. 29 points in the end. Yeah. Tough going for Fabian. I hope he risks a bit more in the second game. Can't just roll over against Nallerheim. You have to fight. Okay, as long as they don't start, let's check the first moves of Obi Wonder versus Lapatori's second game. And the Finn gets city to start, but it looks like he's still on a break. Yeah, oh, they are discussing the WTCOC starting player rules, which actually are a pity, because Obi Wonder is totally right. It really could happen that one player starts all 3 games. That's just unfair, at least in my book. So let's hop back to Nallerheim versus Fabian. Still Nallerheim with blue. Fabian first on the scoreboard. Nallerheim equalizing the points by taking a road. And now contemplating whether to continue his road and trying to create problems or attack Yellow's city. Or if he'd rather play it safe, not letting Yellow attack his road. But Yellow will of course attack the road now. Slight imprecision. Bottom one would have been better, because now Nallerheim can create problems at the top for Yellow City, and then on his next turn try to prevent Yellow's attack. But Fabian gets away with it and has the next problem of 2 cities, and Nallerheim again could go over here and create 2 attacking options with 1 tile. So Fabian playing a bit loose here, hoping to wriggle out of these situations. Right now it's looking good for the Belgium. Nallerheim with an extender, but no open city cap or meeples city cap by him. Just continuing your city on the right isn't the move you'd like to take, because it would create another attacking option. So meepling the extender somewhere more or less safe is the way to go. And Fabian gets on it, tries to attack it immediately. Liberates the city meeple on the left, and now the question is, who will be the first one on the field? Gonna be a large one. And now this might be the chance for Nalaheim going over here and meepling the field. In the meantime, Fabian likely to obstruct Blue City. Still 2 daggers. One is already there. So going over here, adding another city cap to your city while also creating an obstruction platform against Yellow City might be the move. But this would leave a 4-point road behind. Considering Yellow already has one, you could risk this as Blue. Yeah, so do you now take the road if you're Yellow? Leaving an open city cap? I don't know. Tricky decision. There's this option, but that's also a bit iffy because you'd have to leave the city cap empty and hope for Blue not getting anything to defend. Yeah, opening a new city is nice, of course, but this here is a configuration not really that great for your city prospects. Nalaheim immediately punches. Yellow closing their city. Luckily enough, Blue had no road tile to obstruct it. But the quad city is very problematic as well. Now Yellow also needs daggers. And Yellow now takes this 5, soon to be 6-point road. Once Blue closes their city up top, they really would like to add another farmer, but with only 1 meeple in hand, I don't think they will do this. They'd rather wait for Yellow to attack and then counter-attack. So this game looks quite good for the Belgian. But right-handed dagger gone. This here very likely won't get completed. I don't see Blue investing more into this city. So now that he has 2 meeples in hand, yep, he can exactly add a second farmer and also 2 caps. So the field very likely will grow to at least 15 points. Yellow killing the city on the left with the straight, adding another straight to their road, and blue taking another city. And just a few moves down the road, Nalaheim looks like the favorite to win this one as well. Nice obstruction over here, limiting yellow's road to the last crossroad. Also trying to just have 2 fields and scoring at least this city for both fields. Could now even go over here. Try this with a second city, hoping to get a vanilla. But with yellow's city / ruin on the left side, that's quite iffy. Else there aren't really that great options at the cap to your field. Could just kill this here. Instead he kills this one, which is the best move. Leaving the city cap empty, yeah, sometimes you have to do this, even if it hurts. So considering there are still vanillas for this square, blue could opt to add the splitter to their monastery. High risk, high reward. Although this creates an attacking option, but this was already present, so no big loss actually. So it's no problem for yellow to leave an empty city cap as well. And blue gets rewarded for the risky move. And now that both of them have 3 meeples blocked or on fields, at least for the time being, the fields for blue are the decisive factor in this game right now. Even if yellow gets to connect them at the top, by this way stealing 3 points from blue. It's a close game. Blue's fields are scoring. Let's just say this will get connected. So these are 6 cities, 18 points, 22 for the city, ruin rather, +3 on the scoreboard, 25, but yellow has 10 up top, 15 +6, 21. So blue's ahead 4 points, 5 points right now. No yellow, no. Really? Okay. So he hopes to get this one back and still goes for the outside chance of completing the city here. Actually, That's the risk I ask him to take, so I shouldn't complain now. Allerheim going over here maybe. Preventing any attacking options and most likely preventing the completion of Yellow City. Else he could go here, creating this ruin, adding 2 points. And he attacks the city of Yellow just to be sure, just to be safe. So Otto knows he's ahead by a few points. Just has to prevent Yellow from scoring big features. So obstructing the monastery might be quite useful because there's still one monastery left. And Yellow would really like to put it here. Preferably after closing the city, so it could meeple the monastery as well. And that's why blue obstructs there. There's still one field Dorito left and no vanilla. No vanilla, no diagonal splitter. So only one tile to liberate Yellow's monastery. But he gets to close his city. Even though it doesn't net him many points. So blue has 25, 29 points. -3 on the scoreboard, 26. -12 for monastery and city on the left. 14, -5. Yeah, it's close, still close. Blue can't really use that monastery. Oh, he does. Yeah, this could be enough for blue. Okay, I have to count this even more closely. So 21 points for the field. These here are equal. 8 points for Yellow's monastery. 7 points for Blue's monastery. And this one versus this one. 4 points for blue. Whoops. They are too fast for me. They are just too fast for me. So yeah, blue is ahead by roughly 15 to 20 points. No dice for Fabian. Valmir has won the second and third game to help Belgium. And Learn to Fly has won their 2 games versus Tiuku. So Belgium is at 2 versus 0. These 2 here will be finished in a few seconds. And in the end, it's Nallerheim by 11 points. So let's quickly switch to Lapatori versus Obi Wonder. And ooh, a huge. Is it a ruin? It's a ruin in the middle. But no features really equalize the 40 points on the scoreboard. So this will be the second dual win for Finland. Unless I have missed something. Oh, what about this one here on the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with 2 Doritos still remaining. No splitter. Blue might still have a chance. Also, there is this attack here. And it works out for blue, so the field is tied. But there is no piece to go over here, so this attack won't work out. And is there still a curve? 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's no curve, so this here won't work out as well. But blue didn't get a Dorito, so yellow will win the second game. Let's check the decider of Ludo Jaja versus Ilkel. Or Ilkal? I'm not sure. I'm sorry for butchering your name. So we have 2 block meeples here. This one is also dead. And this blue meeple needs the last crossroad to get liberated. Blue has a nice field on the top right, but yellow has a juicy city up top. The roses are gone. There are still 2 starting tiles. And 1 dagger as well for this square. But one of these starting tiles goes to blue. Likely just taking quick points on the right side while adding a city to your field. Or does he really think about obstructing over here and limiting this one to 50-50? I take the city on the right and hope to get another tile to obstruct yellow city. Twenty tiles, or rather 21 tiles remaining. A 90% chance yellow doesn't get tile to close their city. On the next turn, that is. He obstructs to he opts to obstruct yellow's other city, which to me more or less a wasted move. Are there really that many city caps still left? I don't think it's necessary. Because going on the right side would have also protected your field at least a little bit. Safety of your monastery don't have to take into account that anyway. Yellow goes for a 6-point field instead of a 4-1 3-point road. Okay, if you insist. Also don't think this was necessary, considering there are still enough tiles to go to invest your meeples. Taking quick points usually doesn't hurt. Especially if you create another 6 or maybe 9-point field with it, which you are more likely to take because you have the meeple majority. There's another 4-point road over here, and yellow has to take it. Even if it only slightly improves their odds. Because blue couldn't use no horses are gone. There's still road Doritos. Yeah, there's still one road Dorito, so blue can't use the road Dorito to obstruct yellow city now that yellow has taken the 4-point road. Now blue takes this one for sure. Come on. There's really no use in taking this one. Still curves, so this the other option could have been blocked. And yellow gets to close the city and attacks blue's field. Still having hope because there is still one curve available and a road monastery as well. Yellow trying to obstruct blue city on the right side. But blue gets to liberate a monastery with another monastery. Perfect sequence for them. I'm not sure yellow is counting correctly, because I don't see why they'd just add 1 point to their city if they would have also taken these 4 minus 1 point slightly. So blue now taking 4 plus 1 point with 1 meeple in hand. I don't see them doing anything else. So do you go over here? Try to problems for blue. Do you block even? Blue gets the road and score 3 points in addition to it. There's still a 6-point field. If blue would be able to Take it here or there, or yellow for that matter. But blue gets to close the road and meeples a small field on the right side, of course. Yellow still hoping for the last curve. But the scoreboard lead of 15 points plus the monasteries. I think this is a lost game for yellow. They have 2 moves remaining. Definitely need the curve to connect to blue's field up top. But even if they would get this, don't think they'll win this game. So the players have enough time left. Let's try to see if we can outscore them figuratively. So blue has 15 points on the scoreboard and 3 points the right side. Let's consider this field equal. Shouldn't wipe mine. And yellow has ruins for... I'm too slow today. Ruins for 14 points. And 2 fields for 12 points. And blue has a monastery for 7, a road for 3, and another monastery 6. Plus the 3 points. 2 points for yellow. Yeah. 20 points ahead for blue. So nothing yellow could do would change the outcome of this game. So that will be a 3-2 win for Belgium, the second one in a row. Blue still thinking. Not really sure about what. Taking 4 points on the left for road. Or rather these 6 points over here. Or over there for that matter. Okay, they didn't see the field. But it doesn't matter for them. Oh, hi Otto. Yeah, sorry. Didn't see your chat message earlier. Yeah. So let's refresh for last time. 8 points in the end. Okay. I thought blue was ahead by a few points more. But still. Moves like this here. Just adding 1 point to your more or less dead city instead of scoring at least 3 and not just scoring 3 points, but oops, not play again. Final situation was the one I wanted. So if yellow would have scored the points over here, they also would have created another 6-point field, which they maybe could have used. But alas, Belgium wins 3-2. I'm not sure which match I'll tackle next. There is still an option to check the Finland-Croatia game on Friday. I'm not sure if I can make this. The same applies to Japan versus Taiwan on Saturday. And then there's the big elephant in the room, the Copa America. Alexei is streaming it, definitely. I think he'll stream all he can on the weekend. If I can, I will as well, because there'll be enough matches to concurrently stream. And I hope Otto joins us too. So until then, have fun playing Carcassonne, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.